was looking at it wrong. So it's a front line of Celtic Warriors, and then
Yes.
5. So my
Five
camera was
Oathsworn.
completely turned around, and finally 4 Heavy Horse.
Expected, I guess.
So yeah, the Oathsworn are obviously a problem. The Heavy Horse are a problem. The Celtic Warriors, not a huge problem, but the Fair Swords are going to take a lot of damage on the charge from Celtic Warriors.
But I guess this could have been expected from the boy, eh? This can
Yep.
be one that can
Yes.
This,
drop.
this is probably what Duck wanted to force Happysouls to bring, to be honest.
You know what? I really want Duck to win because he's gone super ballsy with these 5 Guerrilla Swordsmen, but it
Yeah.
just takes one charge from those Heavy Horse to completely wreck them.
And
This-
in terms of metagaming, I don't think anyone plans battles as well as Duck does. Like planning for the map, having the forest,
Yeah.
having the weather conditions, and then bringing Guerrilla Swords. And the Guerrilla Swords, they have 30 charge bonus. So if these guys manage to get a good charge on the Celtic Warriors or even the Oathsworn, they're going to do a lot of damage.
But you might be,
Right.
you would be surprised though, because Duck does have his YOLO moments as well.
Yeah. Yeah, bringing five Guerrilla Swords is pretty YOLO, but
Yeah, that is overkill.
but on a misty map, on a misty forested map, it is pretty damn cool, I think.
Yeah, at least we should respect the intentions.
Yeah. And look at this, he's going to go scouting with his mighty horse. He's going to go scouting in the forest. He is going to see these heavy horse and force them out of hiding. So he's very aware of the possibilities on this map. Now Happysouls has to move his heavy horse away.
True, but at the end of the day, it all boils down to the main infantry engagement. It's going to be very interesting to see if these Guerrilla Swordsmen can actually influence the battle in that regard. He's kept the noble horse and the heavy horse very close, or the mighty horse very close to his Guerrilla Swordsman, which is probably essential, but still a smart move.
But the left flank of Duck beats the right flank of Happysouls very easily. The noble
Over
horse.
here, the mighty horse might be able to get into the heavy horse over here.
Yeah, they're going to get
they
the
are.
rear
They're
charge.
getting in the rear.
Super nice. He has to turn around, but he's turning them around very nicely here. But he's going to
they
get
just
blocked.
got caught. Oh.
Charge denied. No supporting units. The mighty
Ouch.
horse are going to do well here. The mighty horse are going to do super well in this engagement, I think.
I think Happysouls is forcing his units to pull out, and they're going to take a ton of casualties in the process. I think one of them is basically gone because the
And
Levy
Levy
Freemen are
Free
also very
coming
close.
in. Very nice opening here for.
Very bad, actually. There's a very bad early engagement for Happysouls.
Super nice opening for, because the mighty horse are quicker than the heavy horse. They are only medium, so they are quicker and they're able to get in. And one heavy horse is basically off the field. Levy Freemen need to be careful now because the Celtic Warriors are moving in.
Oh, this is so smart from Duck. He's moving his main line just as a diversion so that Happysouls would be forced to move around his main line, and then that would give his Guerrilla Swordsmen the opportunity to actually get some area to maneuver.
Yep.
Okay, going in for some YOLO charges with his mighty horse here against Celtic
The
Warriors.
Celtic Warriors are going to take a lot of damage on this charge, but the heavy horse is moving up. Maybe he did that just to get the Levy Freemen into the fight as well. So one heavy horse unit down, one Levy Freeman unit down.
But the mighty horse for Duck is not going to look very good in this.
They are
in this
pulling out.
engagement.
They should be pulling out at this point.
Okay, over here didn't look like. Okay, the Levy Freemen are going to get sacrificed against those Celtic Warriors.
Yep.
Heavy horse. Oh, heavy horse are able to,
into
into
the Fierce Swords.
Charge. Yep, and straight into the Fierce Swords.
But javelins, so many javelins incoming.
So many javelins.
This heavy horse unit is dead. Diagonal fire.
The
from
Guerrilla Swordsmen are coming in now.
Fierce Swords.
Guerrilla Swordsmen are coming in against the Celtic Warriors.
Destroying the Celtic Warriors. Look at this, Celtic Warriors going down. Not a whole lot of units left in reserve now for Happysouls. The heavy horse are coming in.
He does have the heavy horse though. He needs to get a proper charge on those Fierce Swords.
What is the noble horse general
Oathsworn.
doing? No, get a charge, Duck,
Oathsworn.
please get a charge.
Oh,
yes, he's going to get the charge. Not frenzy,
not good enough.
but 2 against 1 here, so he's going to do quite a bit of damage. The Celtic Warriors are just dying so quickly to the Guerrilla Swords. Celtic warriors dying all across the field. The Oath Zone is very smartly matching 2 units of Fierce Swords up against one Oath Zone unit. The Oath Zone activating Battle Rhythm Headhunt, so they're going to do well now.
He needs to use one Oath Zone over here. He needs to plug the gap here. Otherwise, the Guerrilla Swordsmen are going to kill off those Celtic warriors and then just crash onto the rear of his Oath Zone line.
But overall, very good engagements from Duck. Mighty Horse going in for rear charges.
And that Noble Horse General for Duck, I can see that Happysouls is not really taking care of them.
Yeah.
They're going to be able to get a sweet
He's going to come
in
like a wrecking ball and just finish off all of... Look at all of these Celtic warriors getting finished off by this one Mighty Horse unit.
Man, that Noble Horse is straight up going to Miley Cyrus this entire boy.
Oh, yes.
Just going to come in like a wrecking ball.
Heavy Horse going down. Not any Heavy Horse units left on the field now for Happysouls.
This is done.
He's lost his mobility, his Oath Zone are getting bogged down, rail charge from the Noble General, so smartly and just taking out one Celtic warrior unit after another, and then he'll just be able to collapse and rail charge all across the map into these engagements. So the Oath Zone are actually, they are winning against the 2 Fierce Swords, but not for long.
The Noble Horse General over here, gotten caught by some Celtic warriors.
Yeah, it's
they're actually starting to take quite a few casualties now.
But look at the flanks of Happysouls here. There's just nothing going on the flanks of Happysouls. The center, so in favor of Duck at the moment.
Oh, look at this move! The Guerrilla Swordsman throwing jabs into the rear of the Oath Swords on Duck's left flank.
Oh, nice. And they're continuing to do that. 117 kills on them. They're just
rare charge on the Oath Zone. So... yeah, the general is now going to go down. The Mighty Horse just mopping up units all across the battlefield.
Wow,
the Heavy Horse
really well played.
Perfect execution there by
and he's just taking his time with his Fierce Swords there, just letting them throw their javelins, and then once they come in with a rear charge with frenzy, oof, those also are done.
And I believe, has he used the Unity of the Tribes yet? No, only Force Concentration. So he's going to do a lot of damage now. And look at the Oath Zone in the center, just sandwiched in between Guerrilla Swords. Going down. The combat is even, but the Oath Zone General is attacked in the rear. Here we have the Mighty Horse coming in for another rear charge.
That's going to be too much for them.
Yeah.
Get your shields up!
The Oath Zone here
He's popped shield wall on some of his Oath Zone. He hasn't popped shield wall on anyone else except for his General and one... yeah, that's it. Only his General.
The Oath Zone are holding fairly well.
Very, very well.
But they are Oath Zone, but against cycle charges like this, it's going to be super hard. But the cavalry of Duck is so depleted at this point. Oath Zone coming in and rear charging the Guerrilla Swords now. The Guerrilla Swords are going to go down.
Only 45 base morale.
Yeah. Noble Horse General should finish off these Oath Zone momentarily. But he needs to pull them out immediately.
Cannot afford to risk his general anymore. He's
keeping the general in for way too long. But one Oath Zone unit wavering. We have the Guerrilla Swordsman wavering. The general of Happysouls
needs to die. If Duck's general dies, that's going to be much worse for him than if Happysouls' general dies. He needs to protect his general much better.
But he's cycle charging very well now with a few units he has left. One unit of Fierce Swords with 98 men remaining coming in for rear charge against the Oath Zone there. But there is still this Oath Zone unit with 92 men remaining for Happysouls. But still,
that's rear charge this Guerrilla Swordsman, right? Yeah.
Clearing up this blob here is going to be massive for him. But he is not pulling out his Mighty Horse, so he might just lose his Mighty Horse now.
Oh, the Oath Zone is routed. That's going to be... That's huge. Yeah, this is done. Actually, I said this was done like 10 minutes ago, but it's
still, this
not.
Oath Zone unit is just holding out so well, and the units of they are so depleted now. Duck might lose his general if he isn't careful now.
Yeah, if he loses his general, that's going to look very bad for Duck. But I think in general, it's it's really tough to judge because this Oath Zone with 83 units and with battle rhythm is actually going to play a big part.
Duck is not pulling out his cavalry over here. That is a game losing mistake there. Instead of rear charging, he's
the
just
mighty
leaving
horse
it
up
there.
on the flanks, right?
Yeah, that's been in combat with the Oath Zone for a long, long time.
Oh my God, the Fierce Swords are starting to, the Guerrilla Swordsmen are starting to waver now.
Yeah. But this Oath Zone unit, needs to pull out the Mighty Horse right away. The general, these Oathsworn are just holding so well.
Look at this one unit. Oathsworns, 8:17 left. Wavering, but they do rout.
Wow, they're still wavering. They haven't routed. That's crazy. And the
general,
with 23 units still. Okay, he's
he's wavering, losing decisively. But it's so super close.
Oh my god, this is just going down to the wire. Oh, he used his bullet, not his...
Oh, the general's gone.
The general is dead.
General is dead.
So
it's
now
not going to make a difference though. I think the Oathsworn is a bit too strong.
No, he can if he pulls out his units and gets charges. He needs to pull out his units.
Yeah, that's what he's doing, I think.
But he's doing it too slowly. Actually, he's putting out his units way too slowly. He's leaving them in there with the Oathsworn for way too long. And this Oathsworn unit just Duck might just lose this for keeping his guys in for too long.
That noble horse needs to get a proper charge, but on whom? Both of those units are pretty... He needs to kill off that Oathsworn with 17 units and then get a rear charge with his 2 other units. That's what he's doing. He needs to get a charge in with his general, kill off that Oathsworn, and then get a...
but the Oathsworn has activated headhunt, so...
Well, that headhunt is going to deplete very soon, I think.
Charge coming into the rear of the Oathsworn. The Oathsworn is wavering. Oh, but the general pull out your cavalry for God's sake, Duck. Yes. Okay. But still.
Okay, he needs his guerrilla swordsman to withstand.
Now he needs a rear charge now.
This is so close. Oh no, what is he doing? Is that to the rear?
No, but he needs to just cycle quickly now. Get the hell out of there. If he doesn't pull out quickly enough, then...
Is it still possible? Very unlikely.
It's super
31,
unlikely.
31 units is too much.
If there are javelins remaining for this Oathsworn...
If those Oathsworn have javelins remaining. And I definitely think they do. I think they have one more javelin volley in them. Because I think these are the units that just rear charged once.
But they are in shield wall, they're not going to be able to throw their javelins. And being in shield wall now is not smart. Duck just needs to pull out really quickly here.
He needs to have disengaged shield wall and immediately use an attack order.
Yeah.
I think that could have helped a lot.
He lost 1 for 2, still not good enough for Duck.
Nope, not at all.
But the HP damage, man, I think they're very low HP at this point.
But I think keeping his Mighty Horse in combat for too long cost him this game. He wasted Mighty Horse just engaged against Oathsworn for way too long instead of rear charging.
Here it comes. Final charge, maybe.
They're bracing.
Oh, pull out right away. Cycle charging. He's just not cycle charging quickly enough.
Yep, and he's cycle charging in the wrong directions as well, which means that they're going to take some more casualties.
Actually, didn't lose any man, surprisingly, and he killed 1.
The noble horse general is exhausted, so it would be a really good idea to rest them at this point. But that's going to allow Happysouls time to move into the forest, probably.
Didn't have enough time to brace, I think.
They didn't brace. They didn't brace.
Pull out
another 2 casualties.
Right away.
Oh,
they took damage.
They lost 2 horses.
Oh,
third one probably.
Down to 18 men.
Only with 18 men. I think he's got enough time to pop headhunt though. I think maybe
probably.
Headhunt. If he has headhunt available, he needs to pop it right now so that he can get the unbreakable morale by the time these units start to charge.
I think
Duck just needs to pull away, like now. Pull away, straight away.
Yeah,
don't leave the men engaged. Yeah, he's leaving them engaged for too long.
Oh yeah, he's done. 6 minutes left, it's not going to be enough. 16 units of Oathsworn.
Can't kill them, and the general is going to be gone.
Yeah. Very well played to Duck, very well played to Happysouls as well. Good game.
Well, to be honest, Duck outplayed Happysouls in this game. He had the better strategy, but he just wasn't able to grind out the Oathsworn. And the reason why he wasn't able to grind out the Oathsworn was because he left 2 units of Mighty Horse engaged for too long. That cost him the game.
Yeah, he had some really good early game moves, but he just didn't use his Mighty Horse and his Noble Horse General especially all that well. Again, he also used his Bordeaux Ignatus General abilities a bit too early. If he had the Unbreakable Morale when he had only like 2 or 3 Guerrilla Swordsman units left, that would have made a huge difference.
Yep.
Actually, there was a thing in the center. Well, he didn't get the charges off with his fierce swords on the Oathsworns, and
Yeah.
the Oathsworns did, and they weren't frenzied. The fierce swords. I guess that is what made the difference. In a
Yes.
way, or one of the things.
It came down to Duck. If a Duck had been able to cause just a few more casualties on the charge with his frenzy, GG.
That was an excellent game to watch, though. Brilliant
That
game.
was really cool.
Alright, I'll be right back in like 2 minutes, you guys.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, Prussian Prince, you can go over the Lusitani build, Agni Rex
Okay.
build if you want.
But why do we do it in the deployment phase, though? Like, isn't it?
It's cheating, that's why.
Oh, right. I mean, I never really thought
Yeah.
of that.
If there's stream sniping going on, well, like if we did.
Well,
it
I mean,
in
the stream
previous
is delayed
map-
as fuck, anyways.
Yeah,
I
it
guess.
is, it is.
Oh, it's
That's
delayed. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's like
alright then.
15, 20 seconds delayed, so.
I don't think that's enough, though.
I kind of agree with you.
Alright, yeah, then let's just wait until they're done.
Let's
I always
make it
hide.
safe.
I always hide the minimap and just have a look at the flora and the fauna of the map.
Yeah,
Listen to the birds chirping and.
that's how the pros do it.
Oh yeah. Try to
Really?
find some elephants, camels.
Wait, like neutral elephants.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be cool if you could like capture them and then use them as part of your army?
Yeah. Have like Beastmaster units that could tame lions.
Tame lions on the battlefield.
And you
Lion
get like a new
riders.
unit. Like instead of say dojos in Shogun 2, you have like these animals on the battlefield.
Oh yeah.
Hey, you're just giving CA some DLC ideas now.
Oh,
Prussian
But
Prince.
like on a desert map, why not have something like a watering hole? Like a watering hole that would give you bonuses to stamina or something like that.
oh,
It would be so easy to implement.
yeah.
I just don't know why.
And then instead of being exhausted or something.
It boggles the mind how many missed opportunities there are in this
Yeah.
game. Like the maps are just preset maps are pretty terrible
Yeah.
compared to Shogun 2.
Yeah.
Armavir.
I think they just had the attacker-defender mindset when they made the maps. So I've seen some posts from creative assembly people saying that, well, it's going to be attacker-defender, so the offender just has to hold out while the attacker has to defeat the
It's-
defender,
yeah.
and that's just
Word.
a horrible mechanic.
Alright, looks like both of them are ready.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah. So
Oh, yes.
I am supposed to go over Lucidani, right?
Yeah, go ahead, dude.
Whichever faction we
Take
want.
over my job, Prussian Prince. Just take over my
Okay,
job, it's
okay.
fine.
Stealing all the commentary for myself.
Exactly.
I'm banning you guys from commentating.
Commentator ban from me.
So now they are
From,
actually moving their troops.
Okay, so let's see. Duck has up front 3 Cantabrian cavalry, and we can see him with 2 Scutari cavalry as well in the back. That seems to be his cavalry force. In terms of swords, let's see. Well, I can't really see any skirmishes, but swords, we have a Lusitani noble general strategist. I guess that's pretty expected. And
Yeah.
then we have, how many more nobles? 1, 2, 3, 4 more nobles. So he has 5 Lusitani nobles. I guess this was pretty expected. Then he has 4 Lusitani swordsmen on their left, and a couple Iberian swordsmen, I think. Possibly.
It's
Yeah,
four
like 4.
Lusitani swordswomen and 4 Iberian swordsmen, I think.
Alright, so what does Happysouls have? Whichever of you wanna pull his build.
Blade Master's got it, I think.
Ah, cool. Thank you. Looks like he's brought 6 travel warriors. 1, 2, 3. I can see 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, 6 travel warriors, and it looks like a couple of Celtic warriors on either flank. No, 3 Celtic warriors on one flank and just like 2 on the other. It's also
Ooh,
brought 2
Miss
Galatrians.
Marco by Duck.
Yeah.
Oh,
losing
oh no! Cantabrian Cav. Already down to 48 units. And he's got a lot more Galathracians, like 4 Galathracians, a couple of Thracian warriors, and some Levy Freemen also, and 1 light horse and 1 noble horse general. Light horse could play a pretty big role, I think. But yeah, big bit of miss micro over there by Duck. And he's moving into the river with one of his Canterbury Cav here.
I'm
Getting chased off by the kill.
He's not saving his ammunition for the late
Yep.
game, which I think is a massive mistake. He needs to have sniping power in the late game.
I mean, just judging from the build, it's not a very good build. I think Canterbury and Cav are very overpriced at this point. I mean, especially in Alexandria, I don't think they'd be able to get a lot of kills with all the trees covered.
One use I can see for them is making Tylers move a lot, exhausting Tylers, and then just saving the ammunition for the late game. But firing at Celtic Warriors, that is questionable. Very questionable.
One thing I'm surprised about is that why don't we really see Raiding Horse for Happysouls?
Yeah.
That's what I'm not sure about.
Might be the map.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, might be the map, true. But then again, even with the map, against Lusitani, it's kind of a no-brainer to always bring some sort of skirmish.
Yeah, I totally agree. Just spamming infantry can backfire significantly.
Yep. Especially against 5 Lusitanian nobles.
Possibly another. No, it's Thracian Warriors, so it's going to be able to do a lot of damage to the Thracian Warriors.
Whoa, so many dead already.
Yeah, nice use of the Cantabrian cavalry now, but it's not really microing them. He's just firing. Oh, there we go. Oh,
Wow, that's a lot.
Nice.
Yeah, that's that
nice
41
use.
missile damage.
Yeah.
But he should be using that to snipe that noble horse general. That's such a tasty
Absolutely.
target for those javelins. They'll get slaughtered by them.
Yeah. And he definitely can, because there's not any real cavalry unit for Happysouls. It's not like he has lots of Raiding Horse.
But
that
look
we
at
generally
what
see.
the Happysouls is doing with his units. He's running his units, and the Celtic Warriors are already winded on the flank here.
Oh, one of
Thracians
them
are
is
active.
tired. Wow.
Yes.
But by the time they get to the Lusitani, I think they'll probably have enough time to.
Yeah, if
get
he
back up
stops
to-
them and rests them, but they're going to regain their stamina a lot slower on a hot
Yeah.
map.
Oh, the
So
And
sniper.
Iberian swordsman over here.
Look at
Iberian
that
swordsman.
sniper.
Oh yeah, there we go. We need to watch out for that that Canterbury cavalry.
Very
Because
nice.
that's exactly what they... If he can pop, quick reload, and then just catch that noble horse unawares, oof, just 2 or 3 volleys in quick successions, they'll start
Yeah.
dying very quickly.
This could be
The
big.
Lusitani spearwomen, or the Lusitani swordswomen is a very strange choice from Duck. I don't really know why he
Swordswoman?
decided to bring them. Yeah,
Oh.
not the Abbey. He brought the Lusitani swordswomen.
I thought
They're
were
a
called
super weird
swords-
unit.
I
High
called
melee
them
attack.
swordsmen when I
Yeah, exactly.
called out the bills. Sorry, men. Sorry, women. I called you men.
And they have
Again,
good morale,
Canterbury Cav
but
here, getting slaughtered.
10 charge bonus. So
Yeah,
much
only
miss
10
micro by
charge.
Duck.
Yeah, this is not good. He's already wasted one of his Canterbury Cav. And that was a good bit of javelin tossing by Happysouls.
Yeah.
The Canterbury Cav's so far been a big waste of money, I'd say. 24 kills on one, but I mean, it was on Thracian Warriors.
I liked the Thracian warrior sniping, but again, saving javelin cavalry for the late game is invaluable. Going for the rear shots and going for the general, which he isn't able to do now because there's so much infantry in front of him.
This is, I don't think this is going to go in Duck's favor at all. Because the Lusitani nobles very, very vulnerable to rear charges. And even though they will be able to slaughter the tribal warriors with shield wall will probably take quite a bit of punishment before they go down.
And then
that's
we
just
have
going
the
to give enough
flanking
time.
units
Yeah.
pouring in.
Those Thracian warriors will slaughter the Lusitani swordswomen. The Celtic warriors will at least tie down the Iberian swordsmen, which is not good for them.
Yeah, the Celtic
And,
warriors destroy the Iberian swords in a charge very easily. But he's going to start skirmishing a bit against the
Skirmishing,
Celtic
yeah.
warriors here. The Celtic warriors are active, the Iberian swords are fresh. But still they're in the forest, so volleys against these guys are kind of wasted at this point.
Canterbury Cav here very tired. I don't think. I think he's turned off fired well. I hope he's turned off fired well.
He can actually
It's
Canterbury
going
beat
to
the
Cav.
get
light
caught
horse.
by the light horse now.
Yeah,
Canterbury
he's-
cavalry.
Yep, and he hasn't turned off fired well. So in any case, they wasted their ammo.
Ooh, light horse.
They're too quick. Oh,
The
although
light
they're
horse
dying
are
very
also
quickly.
tired. Yeah. If he doesn't micro well, he doesn't micro well enough now. He's going to get a lot of his Canterbury cavalry caught.
Yep, there they go. They're starting to die very quickly now.
Yeah.
And the lag.
Oops. So
Maximus, are you here?
no, I don't think. Can you hear me?
Oh, I can hear you. Yes, but
Yeah,
I guess
Maximus
it's
is down.
Maximus.
Maximus is KIA.
No, Maximus
dude.
Maximus Meridius. No.
Why? Why? God.
I guess they just continue from this point. Like, we shouldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm still recording this, so I can
I'm
always.
gonna
post
tell
this
them
too.
to continue.
Yeah. Continue. Alright, so it's just me and you, TPP. I think
Yeah.
Maximus will probably come back to the TeamSpeak, but yeah, I
I
mean, I'm still
guess.
recording this, so I'll post this onto YouTube later.
Me too.
Celtic Warriors here, getting slaughtered, but it's just not good use of their javelins, I think.
There's like a level 5 storm here now, so
Oh, wow.
the power went out for the 3rd time.
And I thought I was in a third world country.
So how's it going?
It's still, I mean, the Canterbury Cav over there got caught by the Light Horse. They're basically done. What's happening now is the Iberian swordsmen are actually running back from those Celtic warriors. Still have the mainlands haven't engaged yet.
Okay.
These Scutari cavalry are actually placed in a very good position. They're going to charge into these Celtic warriors, I think.
They're going for it.
Yep,
Actually,
they're
aren't
going
they?
for it. They're
Oh,
going to
the
get a proper
jabs.
charge of. Oof. They got a sweet
jabs.
javelin volley, and those Scutari cav are basically done because there's just so many levels of infantry just throwing javelins on them.
I don't think this
One
is
more
worth
Scutari
it.
cav here. Yeah, they're going to charge into the front of those Celtic warriors. Yeah, the Celtic warriors are severely depleted now, and they're going to get destroyed by those Iberian swordsmen. I think that's going to be pretty crucial because he needs his flanks to stay secure. Agony Duck needs his flanks to stay secure. And this is probably the best way that he can do it because those Iberian swordsmen will get slaughtered by Celtic warriors.
It's
on the
getting
charge.
charged. Yeah.
Oh,
This is massive.
Noble Horse over here. Noble Horse getting... Ooh, the Noble Horse of Happy Souls. He just charged straight into them, and wow, they're already losing like 6 units. Lucinani Nobles here coming in to support those Noble Horse. The general, what is he doing with his general? He's lost
Yeah.
10 units in his Noble Horse already. 13.
I see his
That is
point.
huge.
Yeah, I see his point, but it's a little bit mistimed actually, because
Yeah, but I mean, against
it's too
Lucinani
late.
with all those javelins.
yeah, 32
Wow,
men in the noble
he
horse.
lost so many. He lost 30 units of Noble Horse. Tried to kill off one Iberian swordsman, and he didn't even do that.
And look at this Celtic warrior down to 28 men, now routed as well.
Yeah, Celtic warrior routed over there. Gallo-Thracian infantry. He's engaging piecemeal onto this Lusitani army, which is obviously not a good idea. Gallo-Thracian infantry are going to slaughter those Iberian swordsmen, but that's not an engagement he wants to get into, I'd say, because that's just going to leave their backs exposed to javelins. But he's going to charge in with more Gallo-Thracian infantry. They're going to get slaughtered by Lusitani nobles here. Oh, they're going to get so slaughtered.
I'm getting slaughtered in the chat for having power outage problems. But if are you able to stream Prussian the next game so this doesn't happen again?
Yeah, I can stream, yeah.
Cool.
Sure.
Okay.
And
Because it
Lusitani
does-
nobles...
I can
Yeah,
actually put it on right now, 1 second.
Yeah, dude, why don't
Awesome.
you do that?
Awesome. So I'll just post the link to your Twitch in the chat.
Oh, this is
here.
not looking good for Happy Souls at all. Lusitani Noble's getting proper charges onto tribal warriors. This is really smart from Duck. He's moved back with the rest of his flank so he doesn't get rear charged. And he's also like leaving his Lusitani swordswomen away from the better tribal warriors. And then he's just engaging with his Lusitani nobles onto tribal warriors and then killing them off very, very quickly. Noble Horse for Happy Souls down to 27 men. This is just not going very well for Happy Souls at all. I'm very surprised at how Happy Souls decided to play this.
Is he fucking up?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, I think
Awesome.
he definitely is.
That means more games.
Tribal warriors here just not. Why are they standing here? What are they
They could-
doing?
Destroy this flank, yeah.
Well, one thing about Happy Souls is that his micro slips when things start getting intense.
Yeah, but it's very disappointing to see. I mean, he's pulling back with his tribal warriors, which is just so weird. Okay, I think he's going to try and reinforce the main flank. He's
like
going to
that-
try and reinforce against them.
I like that Levy Freeman though that he has in the forest, just throwing javelins.
Yeah, just throwing javelins. Yeah.
Are you
Cool
streaming
move.
now, Prussian?
Yeah, it's on, it's on. Can you see it?
Okay, so can you post the link to the stream in the
Okay.
chat, the Twitch chat? So people can go over there.
Whoops.
Yeah,
What is
cool.
this?
Wow. Canterbury Cav
Wrong
is
link.
just-
But I guess that's a good link to have too.
Wait, what link was it? I'm
It
busy.
was
in
the
game.
Wolf of Remus
Your group.
tournament. Yeah.
Oh,
Dang
nice.
it.
Yeah, just keep making that mistake, man. So Lusitani swordsman is still not in the battle, but the tribal warrior is still not in the battle as well.
there we
Galician
are,
infantry
cool.
got slaughtered. Celtic warriors getting slaughtered. Tribal warriors with only 36 men.
Oh, seriously? What happened in this game?
Yeah, it was so weird. He just
how is
allowed
this-
Duck to engage him piecemeal. I don't
Wow.
understand why. Well, he's charging in now onto these Lusitani swordswomen, and they're obviously going to get slaughtered. And this could go in Happysouls' favor because this angle is very favorable for him. He needs a very short distance to cover once he kills off these swordswomen to attack these nobles in the rear. And I think that's what he's going to do. He's going to run the gap with these Celtic warriors, and then charge the rear of this. No, he's not. What's he doing? Oh, there
But
he
his
is.
general is nowhere near the main engagement.
That's good because the last time his noble horse was near the battle, they got slaughtered. So
Yeah,
he
but
just
the
keeps-
morale of the
He's
tribals and of
sending
the
it all the way
Galloperations,
back.
they're just going to
He's in the
Oh.
river. He's taking a swim. Like the general is literally taking a swim.
And the cavalry of Duck.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
the
only
rear of
once or
tribals.
twice.
Very nice.
But the Lusitani nobles got attacked in the rear. They're still holding strong though. Kutari cavalry getting a proper charge onto the Celtic warriors. 62, 60. They're not taking. Oh man! Wow. Yep.
This is some
Tillis gonna
MLG
lose.
shit from Duck.
Tillis is going to lose, I think.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, Duck has picked his engagements beautifully here.
But I still think he has a chance if he can get some rear charges. These swordswomen are going to start dropping very soon now because they're exhausted on top of everything.
But there are so many nobles left on the field for
yeah,
Duck.
all the nobles are still left, which is terrible for him. But he needs to snipe this general. He needs to charge into the rear of that general. What is he doing? Okay, he's going to countercharge.
Look at all
Lusitani
the red
nobles.
morale for Tylus.
Yeah.
I still think this still Happysouls still has a fighting chance. He has a fighting chance, I think. He just needs to kill off these.
You know what? I
swordswomen.
don't see it. Well, look at the general of Happysouls. He's not going to be able to participate in the battle.
Yeah.
And
Five
now
Lusitani
the
nobles is
remaining
too
units,
much.
they're going to get slaughtered by the nobles. Just absolutely slaughtered. But Duck is making the same mistake again. He's not pulling out his cavalry. He's leaving his cavalry in there for a good 20-30 seconds, and that is a huge mistake with...
He's going to rear charge these travels. Yeah, this is done. It's Ducks. Ducks game to win.
very
Noble horse
nicely done here by Duck.
Why? The noble horse are coming back now. They're like, oh, what did we miss, you guys? Sorry, we just
Sorry,
felt
did
a
you
bit
need
sticky.
us over here? Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, because it's like so hot here. We just decided to take a bath. What did we miss?
No, actually, the Lusitani nobles have taken a lot of damage. And look at this
And
side.
that's what I'm
it's
saying.
mopped
Like,
up.
all it takes is some more rear charges and some javelins onto the back, and it could very well go in Happysouls' favor. But it's just too many Lusitani nobles at this point. Although one of them is starting to waver now. But see, 95, 75, 69, and 40. Okay, so basically 3 good Lusitani nobles left.
Yeah, there's
against
no
a
way.
shit ton of units.
There's no way.
That Thracian warrior, man, I'm telling you, that Thracian warrior could make a big impact. 24 units still left, but they can get a good charge off on the rear of some. If they can get a rear charge onto the general, that's it's going to look pretty bad for Lusitani.
I don't know, man. It's not fully over yet.
I don't think it's fully over.
No? Yeah.
Another charge by the nobles, but the tribal warriors coming in for another
These
charge.
Skutari need to rear charge these tribal warriors ASAP. Like, what is he doing?
Yep.
He's not getting a proper charge onto them. Very weak charge onto the rear of those tribals. Oh, someone else has joined the channel.
Yes. Hello, everybody. I can only see your screen, like not the battle.
Yeah, the Prussian prince is took over the stream because he because I dropped due to a power outage. So if you go to the Prussian prince's channel, you can see everything there.
Oh man, noble horse general just rear charged some Lusitani nobles. The general is back from taking a bath. He's still exhausted though. Okay, Thracian warriors. No, where are the Thracian warriors?
Intimidate on the Lusitani nobles, but that's not the general. It's still my.
Oh, it is the general. He put intimidate on the general.
Oh, okay.
And he's
did.
going to rear charge them as well.
Oh, okay, he
Ooh.
did. Yeah.
This is bad for Duck.
Yeah.
The Skutari cavalry has started around. Ooh, noble horse is done.
Oh.
Wow, that is bad. Why did he pull out? Why did he pull out?
Why
with his
don't
general?
these players pull out ever?
I guess they didn't go to sex education class.
Yeah.
He didn't pull out in time, man.
Still very.
Both of
Warriors
these
dead.
players have lost games due to not pulling out in time.
Yeah.
Wow.
Those two, the Galathration and Tribal, seem to be wavering right now. They're both in red morale. And another unit in red morale. Okay, routing, and that should be game, I think.
It's GG.
Yeah.
Ooh, Happysouls made quite a few mistakes here. I mean, no disrespect to him, but he made quite a fuck ton of mistakes.
Yeah.
He should have engaged those swordswomen so much earlier in the game.
He was so passive with many of his infantry units. He had the infantry advantage, but he just left the units standing there. Engaged piecemeal, and that allowed the nobles to just wreck.
Also, he basically ruined his general very early on in the game. Ooh,
Yeah.
wow. Wait, a lot of Lucine nobles are starting to waver now.
And somehow
But
it's still
still.
so close.
Wow,
Galathration
with
one
the
more
100 men.
Lucine noble is...
But headhunt, there must be headhunt left on some of the units.
Yeah, he needs to pull out with the 3rd Galathration infantry, and he needs to rear charge because he's got 3-on-2 numbers. He needs to...
The
he
general
doing?
of Duck is he still alive?
Says
Yeah,
it's attacked in
66
the
units,
rear.
yeah.
It's attacked in the
Wow,
rear.
the
apparently.
nobles are just wavering and breaking so quickly.
Yeah.
Here's the lack of shield wall.
Yep. Yeah, that's where it's going. But they have access to headhunt now. This game is
Yeah.
over.
But why don't we see any headhunts popping up?
And why don't we see any second wind? Maybe he's
Super
out
weird.
of second wind, but I don't think...
He hasn't used it for quite some time, I think. Red morale for the
So
Thailand.
how are you guys doing?
Happy Soul is like, how are you guys doing in chat as the game isn't done?
Oh, red morale all across the board.
Yeah, this... yeah, it's not going to go in Happysouls' favor.
Okay, there they go. Tribals.
Make them bleed.
Everyone red
Yep,
morale, and Duck does end up winning with 2 units
That
left.
was really, really good by Duck, and not as good from Happysouls.
But somehow it still ended up being so close.
Yeah,
Balanced game.
very nice. I wonder how the kills are here.
Galathration's 131 kills. I guess it was the
Galathration's-
swordswoman. Yeah.
Are good. But
Oh, I...
Yeah, still would have brought the 3 raiding horse.
yeah, absolutely. No reason to not bring 3 raiding horse ever.
Yep. Oh, my stream is still called StarCraft
Yeah.
2v2 rank ladder. I need to change that.
I was waiting for a good opportunity to mention it.
Congratulations, Duck. That was very good game. Good game to both players, but
Good game.
especially to Duck. Those nobles.
The nobles, they fought.
Wait, so... I forgot. Who won the first game?
It was Happysouls. It was really close too.
Oh,
like
right.
these guys
Yeah.
have really close games. For some reason. So yeah.
Give
game
me
number
the-
3.
Okay, Prussians.
So you guys on stream and in recording right now can't see any units, and that's basically because the game hasn't started. But here we
It
go.
started
now.
now. It started now.
So
Okay,
can you guys Can you guys go over the
yeah.
builds?
I'll have a look at Happysouls. He has Noble Horse General. He is Birkengetrix. He has 5 Heavy Horse. He has 6 Chosen Swords. He has 6 Celtic Warriors. And then he has 2 Levy Freemen. That's it.
Very standard.
Yep.
And Duck with Boya has brought 4 Heavy Horse. He's brought a mix of Celtic Warriors and Oathsworn. He's brought only 3 Oathsworn, I believe. And he's brought 5 Celtic Warriors with 5 Axe Warriors behind them. Remember, he doesn't have access to Sword Followers. And he's also brought a total of 2 Levy Freemen. So yeah, it's going to be pretty interesting. I mean, I honestly thought that he'd bring a couple more Oathsworn, maybe like 4 or 5 Oathsworn. But
Yeah, I like
no,
that
I mean,
you said
this could work.
only 3 Oathsworn, like 3 Oathsworn. A shit ton of Oathsworn. But these Axe Warriors, 6 Axe Warriors, I like that he's keeping them in the second line. Celtic Warriors and Axe Warriors are going to do well against Chosen Swords, but they're not going to be able to get at the Chosen Swords the way that Happysouls is deployed here.
Yeah, they're going to get at the front line of Celtic Warriors instead, I think.
So, the Celtic Warriors might just cancel each other out. The Oathsworn are going to tank to a significant degree against Chosen Swords and Celtic Warriors. But I kind of have a hard time seeing where the Axe Warriors fit in for Boyai.
Well, if anything, they could probably be a good unit to defend against rear charges from the heavy horse, which could happen, but I don't think that would happen in the first place because the heavy horse match each other.
Just imagine that Duck actually brought more heavy horse instead of those Axe Warriors. I think that would have been a better choice.
I think
agree.
I think from seeing the builds that how's his name? The opponent of Duck, that he needs more back charges than actually Duck needs them.
Yeah.
Because Duck has Oathsworn, so he doesn't really have the needs to go around.
Super aggressive heavy horse play.
Whoa.
And he's going to get caught here. He's not going to get his charge. Are we going to say GG now? Because I think this is GG.
He just wasted 2 of his heavy horse.
Yeah.
I told you about the YOLO moves that Duck can sometimes pull off.
But he's not even close to pulling it off now. He's just... Maybe he wanted to do that.
He's closed the distance there. He has closed the distance.
Has, but still, 1 heavy horse lost, getting 15 kills. Not good. Still, this might catch Happysouls off guard.
Yeah, and it does. It definitely looks like it has, but he's getting some good counter charges here with his.
Yeah, now he's starting to get the charges that he needs. But he's not getting counter charges all across the line, though. But the thing is, he's so close that he's able to throw javelins at the engagements, and that is massive for Happysouls.
And he didn't get to countercharge with his heavy horse over there on Happysouls' right flank. I don't think he countercharged the heavy horse there.
The Oathsworn are going to be massive in this melee here.
He's blunted the charge of the Oathsworn in the center with his heavy horse, and he's going to pull in with his Chosen Swordsman. Very, very smart move there from Happysouls.
The heavy horse on the flank of Happysouls are getting charged by Levy Freeman, so they should go down momentarily. But where is the cavalry Where is his cavalry? Duck's cavalry is just dead.
No,
3 cavalry units moving around.
He's got his cavalry, but they're all left in one flank. But he's using his Axe Warriors like I expected. He's keeping them in the rear, protecting against rear charges, and that's exactly what he needs.
Getting charged by heavy horse are going to have a bad time.
Yeah, that's true. But I think they do a better job than Celtic Warriors when holding up. Obviously, he would prefer to have some spears, but and wow, this Axe Warrior over here just got sandwiched by 2 heavy horse.
I think though that the engagement is not going so bad for Duck. In terms of infantry engagement, he's definitely gonna win it. Sure.
No, I don't think so, because there are holes being poked through the Boya line, and
2 units throwing javelins at the general.
Chosen Swordsmen and Celtic Warriors will start throwing
Happysouls
javelins onto the
might
general.
lose his general if he doesn't pull him out in time.
He's pulling him out. Oh, but 49, 11 units lost already.
If Duck denies
And that heavy
back
horse is
charging long enough, he's gonna be able, he's gonna have too many units left.
He can grind it out.
Yeah.
Yes.
His general is still getting javelins. 45 men remaining now. Very nicely done by Duck in screening away the cavalry flanking force of
He needs to
Happysouls.
sacrifice at least 1 heavy horse over here. He needs to sacrifice it and just hold up some of these heavy horse so that he can move around with his noble horse general. Because all he needs to do is screen that heavy horse and then pull around with his noble horse around the flank. Although that's a huge.
His Oathsworn are going to break the Chosen Swords now. But red charge is incoming.
Yep, general. Actually not looking very good for the general at all.
No, he's getting sandwiched.
Happysouls should probably just have taken his time a little bit and let them throw their javelins. Let these Celtic Warriors throw their javelins.
Still, Happysouls has a lot left in his center.
Yeah. He needs to utilize his extra numbers more effectively here. He's just not doing that right now.
He's being too passive, but still he is doing okay. Relentless has been dropped, so no units. The units are going to be doing a bit more damage for some time at least, hitting a bit more.
Yeah, Celtic Warriors here is just still not doing anything. He's wasting these Celtic Warriors, but he's going to move around with them, and he's going to get a rear charge onto this Oathsworn. This Celtic Warrior here just got Chosen Swordsman got countercharged by Heavy Horse, but that's a big difference because those Heavy Horse won't do much now.
Yeah. Duck is doing well on the flanks, reasonably well. In the center, things are actually looking good for Duck now. He is going to lose a Heavy Horse due to not pulling it out, but the Oathshorn can potentially do a lot of damage to the Noble Horse now.
Levy Freeze need to be pulled back into this match. They could actually make a pretty big difference. Here, Celtic Warrior is getting, I think they got charged.
Only getting 100 kills. Axe Warriors getting spanked by Celtic Warriors. There are just so many free units.
He's not using his general well. He's not using his Noble Horse general well. He needs to get a rear charge here. Like, this is kind of frustrating.
Duck's general is dead now.
Oh,
he isn't going to be able to grind it out now. He is super dead.
It only says attacked in the rear.
Yeah, but he probably means he'll die very soon.
Yeah, he needs to kill that general off as soon as possible.
But he is sandwiched between Celtic Warriors, Chosen Swords. The general of Duck is going to be so depleted from this engagement.
And Happysouls he's throwing his general into pretty reckless engagement here.
Yeah. Oh, he does not want to be in this fight.
Yeah.
Up against Axe Warriors, and the Heavy Horse is going down.
But on the other hand, what can he use his general with? I mean, against... He should rear charge. He should just frontal charge these Levy Freeman. Charge straight through.
Oh, Levy Freeman, javelins? No javelins incoming.
Yeah, it looks like Duck's
straight through.
Looking good for Duck, actually. Very good.
Now it is amazingly enough looking good for Duck. His Axe Warriors still in the fight, very much so. Just ganging up on these Chosen Swords and doing a lot of damage. Rear charges incoming from the Noble Horse.
Yep.
That is massive at this point, but the Noble Horse might just get bogged down because this is in a forest.
Forest,
Yep.
Wow.
Axe Warriors rear charging.
One tree.
Okay, he's finally moving his Chosen Swordsman. He needs to reposition his Chosen Swordsman up in the center and then rear charge this general properly.
But look at the Noble Horse general. He's
31
getting
still.
It's going to get charged now by Heavy Horse. He can't keep running away like this.
He needs to pull. He's doing the right thing though. He's pulling them in the right direction so that these Chosen Swordsmen can come in and attack these Heavy Horse because
the Oathshorn general is dead of Duck now.
29 units left.
But the Celtic Warriors are going to break now due to being charged by the Heavy Horse.
Chosen Swordsmen doing pretty well here against that solitary.
Rare charge on the Axe Warriors. The Axe Warriors are going to break.
Ooh, that's a big amount of units trying to break now.
Who will rout?
The general is dead.
Oh.
Still very close.
I don't see. Is it general recently died? It says only losing current combat. But yep, this is gone to Happysouls. Wow.
Yeah. Chain route. General recently died, so chain route for Duck.
Oh, they're all shattered, except for a few units.
Axe Warriors are going to lose the Chosen Swords now. Yeah, this is done.
And Happysouls actually used his Noble Horse general well in this game, unlike the last game.
191 kills now, so that's very good. The Axe Warriors just underperform to such a massive degree.
Yeah.
I feel the Cav fight was also a bit too forgiving. Like, Duck got 2 clean charges on his left flank. That Cav should have been freed up much earlier. Then he could have done much more stuff.
But look at the Noble Horse general of Happysouls now.
A bit too cocky with it.
Yeah, a bit too cocky. Yep.
The Oathshorn might just wreck
they're
you
getting
now. Yeah.
Oh,
chain route time. Chain route time.
Happysouls, take care.
This is still 68 units left in this Oathshorn.
They might win the game for Duck here if
He
they
needs to
just
take care of his
remove
Noble
the
Horse.
Levy Freeman. The general
Crazy
is
stuff.
dead now for Happysouls.
Is it?
Yeah, he's dead.
Oh yeah, he died. It says on his units. If
Really?
a chain route.
Yeah.
could
Oh
happen.
my God.
But the Oathshorn are exhausted. They are probably going to get ganged up on very
They
soon.
have
He doesn't.
headhunt though, right?
Yeah. They are still confident, while the they are only steady. The Chosen Swords are steady. It is possible, but he's still going to get surrounded and charged into oblivion, I think.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not going to be enough. Oh man, you should put it on action cam because they're about to get charged on from all directions.
I'm just gonna press K.
Oh, javelins into the... Oh, only a few javelins.
Yeah.
And they're only tired while the old Zorn are exhausted. He can just keep kiting
he's
like
just
this.
guiding, yep.
Yeah.
Sword guiding swords.
Just slowly surrounding the old Zorn.
Because it's still, like, Happysouls still has to micro this, because if Duck can kill a unit quickly, then suddenly he has a chance. Like, before the other units come around.
They're coming in.
Not perfect for Happysouls, but it should still be enough, I think.
Headhunt. Headhunt.
Those Levy Freeman with their javelins. They need to use
very
their
nicely done. He wanted to pull... If he pulls them out from the shield wall now, he can charge these other units. He should do that right now. Turn around, Duck, please. No, he didn't turn around.
Oh,
he
no
have turned
headhunt.
around.
Yes,
Headhunt. Headhunt.
No headhunt.
What are you doing, Duck?
I guess he doesn't have headhunt. And it's game.
It's game. Congratulations to Happysouls.
Yep.
Good
it's
game
no,
to both
no
players.
small feat. He just beat the final. I mean the finalist of the Scan tournament.
Yep. The Axe Warriors did okay, I guess, but I still don't like the Axe Warriors. Look at the Chosen Swords, just massive kills for them.
If he didn't sacrifice his heavy horse at the start of the game,
Yeah,
very big
absolutely.
difference.
I did not expect Doug to be that reckless in the beginning because he had no support.
And I didn't really see the point of charging with his heavy horse.
No.
Ah.
Alright, so next up.
Next up.
Oh yeah, we have finished all the matches, right? Or is it like
No,
all the
we still have
first round?
we have Llewellyn
Oh
versus
right,
Pokepax.
Pokepax, right.
Llewellyn is playing Dota, so is or Dark Souls, so he's working on his micro.
So yeah, that's it for the recording. Happysouls
Yep.
wins 2-1 and advances to the semis of the Unit Ban Invitational.
Yep.